on a win tour. Then I got the cover of American Vogue.
Sponsored locally by TVFCU.
Local Sky 3. Breaking news from the next level.
One of Broadway's most beautiful stories comes to the Chattanooga State Theater March 7 through 9, one weekend only, to bring your family and take in the lovely story of Anastasia the musical. We're very happy this morning to have Richard Nichols on the show with us. He's playing Vlad. Next to him is Ethan Leon, who is the dance captain, and as I'm hearing it, quite the ballet dancer. So good to see you both.
Good to see you as well.
I love this show. I will give a full confession that it was my older daughter's favorite Disney movie. We binge watched it more times than I can possibly count, and then of course we've seen the Broadway musical as well. But from the music to the storyline to the dancing, it's captivating for everybody, Richard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The people that have written this music really have, and throughout the show, they really have a good way of theming certain characters and bringing out certain themes that are just repeated over and over, and really just sort of grounds the show in the world that they're wanting to create. Really
Much of it does kind of follow that Disney movie that I referenced, but of course it's not the exact same storyline. But it is, I would say anyway, a true ensemble show, and part of the ensemble is probably your set as well.
Oh yeah, do you want to?
Definitely. I've been working in the scene shop with Sarah, our set designer, and she's just a genius.
Yeah.
We have a full rotating train that there's a picture of on the screen right there. Gosh, we have rotating towers. It's beautiful.
And it does a lot to quite literally set the stage, right? I mean, it really does make a difference from an audience perspective to be wowed over and over as scenes change and the story progresses. Your experience as that audience member shifts.
Yeah, absolutely. And as Ethan said, like, we just have all these just grand set pieces with this show, and really just sort of brings its own character to it, and as you're like moving from Russia to France, everything sort of moves around differently, and it really just brings a lot of character to it as well.
So remind me of Vlad.
Vlad is one of the sidekick characters. He works with Dimitri.
He's Dimitri's friend,
yeah,
right?
Dimitri's friend, comrade in arms, both con men trying to make their way in Russia, and just sort of a man who romanticizes the past, but is working hard to make his way through the future as well. Yeah.
You've got how many in this cast? 25 or 26?
Yep, roughly. I think 25, 26 is about right. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're doing the songs like "There's a Rumor in St. Petersburg," and you fill that stage, right? It's just a great sound in the theater.
Yeah, and with numbers like "Rumor in St. Petersburg," like whole ensembles there, whole cast is there. Lindsay, our choreographer, has them doing some amazing dancing and just some wonderful choreography just throughout all the wonderful numbers.
There is that famous number, I couldn't remember the song, and then y'all helped me remind me of it, the Once Upon a December. So they're in those beautiful ball gowns. I would think that's a challenge to dance in the long dress and trust that you're not going to trip.
Yeah, definitely for sure. Thankfully, they give the ladies rehearsal skirts so they can get that practice in. And Brenda, our wonderful costume designer, and also our Dowager Empress, has really just given. I've seen some of them, but some of these costumes are just absolutely incredible.
Is it fun from an actor's perspective to be part of a family-focused show? Are you looking forward to kids being in the audience and hearing their responses?
Yes, absolutely. I have a niece coming that, is obsessed with princesses and dresses, and we have never really been able to relate to anything. So I'm excited to relate to her over this.
So she will, for sure. Now let's talk about getting those tickets, because the tickets are on sale now. You can go through the website to get them, but it's not assigned seating. It's kind of as early as you choose to get there, you get the better seat.
Yes, just with the way things are set up, it's not assigned seating, but yes, getting there earlier guarantees you better seating. And we're selling pretty well for each night. So
Oh, I'm sure.
the sooner you can get your tickets, you can get them online, or you can come get them at the door as well.
You have a Sunday matinee? Is that
We
right?
do.
Okay.
Sunday matinee at 2:30.
So for people who maybe have not been to a show before at Chattanooga State, y'all are going to make it appear easy. You're going to make it appear grand and fluid and all the things. How long have you been practicing?
We have surprisingly a very fast turnaround at Chat State. We started rehearsal towards the start of January.
Okay, so the 2025
Yeah.
First quarter pretty much is what you've done.
Yeah.
And as the dance captain, is it a challenge for you to herd everybody and make them hit their mark?
I wouldn't say I herd people, but I'm able to give people pointers and help them out if they need it. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
We'll break all the legs.
Oh,
I
thank
hope
you
it's
so
a very
much.
successful show, and good luck with Tech Week. I think that's almost more
It's
daunting than
coming
opening
up.
night.
It's coming up. This Sunday we start.
Well, I know you'll do a great job. And here's where you can go to get your tickets. I mean, it's a classic. 7th and 8th, and then the afternoon performance on the 9th at 2:30. It's in the Humanities building there on the Chattanooga State campus. Go to chattanoogastate.edu/theater, and we'll see you opening night maybe.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Tucked away just off shallow